Hey everyone, want to talk to you today about the reason I wrote my book. I have a book launching on April 6th, some of you may know, called The Happy Leader. It's been 8 years in the making. I've been writing this book about 20, 30 minutes per day, taking sometimes a week off, sometimes a month off, sometimes 3 months off in the middle of all this to really gather my thoughts and start again. The main reason I jumped into writing this book is very simple. I had a lot of entrepreneurs in my entourage, people that I just spoke a lot with and shared experiences with. And every time I would speak to them about their life and how things are going, I would always hear the same type of things. I'm incredibly stressed. I'm totally burnt out. I'm not able to have any type of work-life balance. And so I started studying this subject of happiness and understanding what were the common reasons that people were struggling so much with this. And one thing that I did notice as a common theme is that people assume they would be happier much further in the future when some amazing event happened. For example, when I'm gonna sell my business, I'll be happy. Or when I'm gonna hire that next key employee, I'll be happy. Or when I go on a trip to take away all the stress from my shoulders and from my neck and from my back, then I'll be happy. But the reality is that many times those things happened and the entrepreneurs and the leaders were not specifically happier along the way. They came back many days or many weeks later into that same negative zone. And so it made me realize, what can people do to have a sustained level of happiness throughout the journey, which ultimately is the goal. You need to be enjoying every single moment to really appreciate the overall journey. And so I put together this book, which has a happiness guide with the 4 laws of happiness. And we end up talking about a lot of different subjects in this book, talking about habit hacking and how you can improve that incredibly, how to delve into meditation, how to do very specific visualization, how to show more kindness and gratitude in the world. All of these subjects find themselves in this book that was actually written in a fiction format. I was always incredibly inspired by Robin Sharma, incredibly inspired by Patrick Lencioni. Those type of books really hit home for me. So I said to myself, you know what, if that resonates with me, I'm sure it resonates with a ton of other people as well. So why not write a book in that type of style? And so those were the main reasons I wrote the book, to allow leaders all over the world to figure out a better way to live their journey and live their everyday lives. I want you to think about this one thought. Think about a regular day that you're going through and how many times during that day you're thinking about what will come later, what will come at the end of that day, that next meeting, dinner, what you got to do the next day, the next week. Our minds are programmed to constantly be thinking about the future, and that's really a cause of modern day society. When are we actually living in the present moment? Unfortunately, it's near never. It's incredibly rare that you're actually in the present moment. And so that's another theme in the book that we talk a lot about, really appreciating the moment that's happening right now without looking too far in the future or to start, spending a lot of time dwelling on your past. So those are the main reasons why I wrote the book. I'm super excited for April 6th. First time I launch a book, we'll see how it goes. I've had incredible support along the way, and I look forward to sharing the concepts and the ideas in the book with you further in the coming weeks. Thanks, have a great day.